Hey, good afternoon. How are all of my Leo soul family members out there doing? I hope you're all doing amazing and great today. My name is Morty. I'm excited to have you here with me today. Excited to be doing this tarot reading for the sign of Leo for the month of June 2019. So Leo, we just want to see what the energies look like ahead of you as we step into the month of June to see if we can better prepare you and equip you to enable you to experience more joy, more happiness, more love and abundance in your life. That's my goal. That's what I'm trying to do with these readings. So I'm very happy to have you here. Your sun sign may be found in Leo, or perhaps your moon or rising, or you're just checking in on a Leo, or maybe you're just intuitively guided to come across this read and to be listening. Either way, I'm very happy and very grateful to have you here. So real quickly, the way I do these readings is I believe that each and every one of us are creators, right? So as long as we're creators, why would we not want to try to create the best possible outcomes for ourselves? So that's how I go about these reads. I recognize the limiting energies, and I call them limiting energies, not negative energies, because there's really no such thing. But I recognize those limiting energies, and you'll notice that I don't stay fixed in them. I'm looking for guidance and direction on how we can work our way past those limiting energies and be able to work our way into stronger, higher vibrating energies. Yeah, because if we're creators, why not try to create the best experience for ourselves as possible? To me, it just makes sense. The background music that I have playing is opening your heart chakra. It's the love frequency. Just some good soothing vibes. Today is May the 24th, and the time is 4:36 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Leo is a beautiful zodiac sign. You guys love to be loved and admired. I always think of Leo the lion, right? Just with the lion's mane. I know that applies to many of you. But yeah, you like to be in the limelight. You're a warm energy, kind and energetic. You're optimistic, fiercely loyal, headstrong sometimes. You can be possessive and dominating at times. Come across as being impatient, maybe even a little bit arrogant at times. Those are some of the limiting qualities that can generally follow Leo. There's always these promoting qualities, then there's limiting qualities. So I'm not a Leo, but I can identify with many of those qualities. Okay, so Leo, we just want to see what's happening in your world stepping into the month of June. Keep in mind, this reading will not be for every Leo, but it will be for some of you, probably many of you. This is a general reading for the collective. It's not a private reading or a personal reading. I do offer personal readings. I charge $60, and I send you a private link to a 30-minute read. And it's a read that pertains specifically to you, so it gets a lot more interesting. If you're interested in ordering a personal read, just send me an email at tarotloveandabundance at gmail. It's located in the description below. And I just want to thank everybody for all the comments and likes and subscribes and shares, and for all the beautiful donations that many of you make towards the channel. This is what I do, so this is how I live and how I eat. So your donations make a tremendous difference for me, large or small. I'm very grateful for all of them. And I appreciate the opportunity that you give me to be able to take something that I have, right, that may be of value, and to be able to put it back out there into the world and to be able to share it with all of you. And for giving me the chance to see if I can raise your vibration. Okay, beautiful. Leo, let's get started. First thing we want to do is pull an affirmation card for you, just to see which affirmation would be best suited for you to hear, taking you into your tarot reading. Okay, I kind of had a feeling that it may be this affirmation. Leo, beautiful affirmation. You just drew the affirmation of new beginnings, the number 44, which reduces to an 8. 8's a powerful number representing forever, infinity, good fortune, power, strength. Let the magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. Let the magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. Let the magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. So I said that 3 times out loud. I did that on purpose because I believe, well, I kind of know there's a stronger, greater manifestation power to the number 3, and I want to create as strong of an affirmation for this to manifest in your life as possible. So that's why I did that. There's more to be said about this affirmation for you, Leo, so I want to take just a moment and read to you from the guidebook on it, because this is definitely Leo's affirmation. I can feel the truth in that. And I feel like for many of you, there's more to be said about these new beginnings, right? Let's get our head wrapped around what these new beginnings are all about. Leo, in every life, there are times when we know a fresh start would be the best approach. We need to recalibrate. Shed what is done and move forward. This magical spell will show you how very right you are to desire this new beginning, and once cast, exciting new opportunities will commence. If you were chosen by the spell card, a new beginning would indeed be best for you at this time. The question is how to create this in the very best way. Cast the spell and allow the magic that flows forth to guide you to a place and path where you are not repeating and recycling, but where there is a true sense of newness, discovery, and wonder. You are now creating a beautiful, brave moment of opportunity. Live as if you are on the verge of a most wonderful discovery. If you have chosen the spell, you have already felt the universe ask you to be brave and create a new beginning. No matter our age and what stage we find ourselves at, we can begin again. Life is full of novelty, and it is essential to refresh, to continue to discover and learn, and to avoid repetition, rather than relying on what we have already learned and what we have already done. Simply because something has been does not mean this is how it always will be. There will be a new path opening up for you, and the magic this spell will harness on your behalf will help you to know how to recreate yourself and your life at this time. Wow. Leo, beautiful affirmation for you. So stepping into the month of June, right? It looks like many of you could be stepping into a time in your life where you're ready to embrace some new beginnings. Makes me excited for you. Okay, Leo, let's pull some tarot cards now. So I pre-shuffled my decks, but I like to shuffle them just one more time. I've already put my hands on the cards and I've spoke with my guides and cleared the energy in the space for your reading. But after giving it one more shuffle, I like to split the deck 3 times. And then I pull the bottom card to see what the opening energy is taking you into your tarot reading. Okay, so Leo, your affirmation is new beginnings, right? Your opening energy taking you into today's tarot reading is the Ace of Pentacles, right? Aces represent beginnings, so very fitting. That's why when I said, Leo, this affirmation is meant for you, I could feel the truth in that, right? Being confirmed with your first card, Ace of Pentacles. This is a beautiful beginning, right? This is a beginning that's tangible. So for some, it can be the beginning of a relationship, a romantic relationship. For others, it can be the beginning of a friendship. You could be starting a new job. You could be relocating. Either way, you're feeling a tangible beginning regardless, right? These colors in the center, they kind of stand out to me, right? The pinks and the yellows. What I feel they represent is a lot of healing. So Leo, I think for many of you, this new beginning will bring with it a tremendous amount of healing for you. It's beautiful. Okay. We now have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups represents a water sign. So Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Queen, so we think of female energy, but again, it doesn't have to be. It's more of the energy that's represented in the card. And the Queen of Cups represents being the queen. It's the most loving queen, right? She has both feet in the water. She sits underneath a full moon. So there's a lot of emotion, a lot of feeling with this card. Sometimes this queen can be a little overly emotional. But it's a beautiful energy, right? Because she offers nothing but unconditional love to everybody around her, similar to the Empress. And how is she able to do that, right? She's able to do that because the Queen of Cups has first been able to recognize that same sense of self-love, right, for herself. first. And once she's obtained that, it's then and only then that she can share that with everybody else. It's beautiful. Okay, Leo, what do you have going on in your world? We now have the Two of Cups. Two of Cups represents the energy of two people coming together. Right? They're coming together in union. Yeah, so for many of you, right, I feel like this is kind of a falling in love card, right? Because many of you, I think, will be falling in love. These are two people coming together in union for the first time. For some, it represents romantic love. For others, it represents friendship. But it's not just a friendship. You have to understand that this is a heightened sense of friendship. It's a heightened sense of unconditional love and trust. As both the figures here in the water, they're up to their waist and they're standing under a full moon and they're sharing a cup, right? Both of their hands are on this cup. So they're sharing a cup of love. They're exchanging emotions and feelings. It's beautiful. Okay. Once again, Leo, what do you have going on in your life? Coming in at the center of your tarot reading, we have the Ten of Cups. Beautiful energy. This is kind of like an elevated, graduated version of the Two of Cups. These are two energies that are familiar with one another, right? For many of you, these are experienced energies, meaning for many, you're already adults, right? You maybe even been in previous relationships, maybe even previous marriages before, but coming together in union now. She holds the child and he holds them both, right? So there's a child in the card. So for many of you, it can be merging and joining families together, right? But you have children already. For others, it could be new love and you're stepping forth into this experience, getting ready to create a family together. Beautiful. Okay, got a few cards here. We now have the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is a good energy. If you look at the figure in the card, she's been working hard in the field, working hard to manifest and create these seven pentacles. And now that she's created and manifested them, she's taken time to sit back and rest, reflect, look at what she's manifested. She's deciding, do I want to manifest more of the same? Or do I want to alter and change my manifestation? Okay, coming in next to the Seven of Pentacles, Leo, we have another beginning where you have the Ace of Cups, right? Your affirmation, new beginnings. So this, Leo, this represents the beginning of, its cups represent emotions, feelings, and love. So for many of you, this will be the beginning of romantic love and a romantic relationship. For others, it's a friendship, right? But it's a friendship of the highest level of love and trust. For others, it could be work-related, right? It could be a new job, right? But there's something new in your life or coming into your life, Leo, that you're very excited about, something that you love, that you're passionate about. Okay. Coming in under the Queen of Cups, we have the Star card, which is the card of Aquarius. So some of you could be in a relationship with an Aquarius. You could be seeking a relationship with an Aquarius. This is a beautiful card and a beautiful energy. This is a card that represents the energy of manifesting all of your hopes and dreams, right? All your wishes. She's a balanced energy with 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on dry land. She pours 1 cup on dry land, 1 cup in the water. She's standing underneath 8 stars, 8 representing good luck, good fortune, power, strength, infinity. So she's serious about what she's manifesting. Beautiful energy. Coming in under the Two of Cups, we have the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is a good energy. If you look at the figure in the card, she's been in battle. And she's chosen to, she looks like she's resting, right? But she's really not. She's chosen to take ground and rest on top of this hill. It gives her the advantage of being above, where she can see anything that's approaching, because it'll be coming in from underneath her. Who's watching her back? Her companion, the lion, representing power and strength. He's right here, ready to alert her of anything approaching from that direction. She's illuminated the night sky with 9 wands, right? So this represents the energy of paying attention, right? Really raising your level of awareness. Okay, Leo, coming in at the center of your tarot reading, under the Ten of Cups, we have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles represents the energy of maintaining balance, right? If you look at the figure on the card, she has these pentacles on the ends of her arms, right? And she's carefully and delicately balancing these pentacles, and I mean, she's doing a pretty good job. I'm impressed with the pose that she's kind of holding. It's like, look at me, I'm balancing, and I'm balancing beautifully. All right, Leo, tell us more. Tell us more. Maybe, huh? Okay. You know how I say, right, if they fall out sometimes, if I don't fill them, I'll put them back in. If they're meant to fall, they'll fall again, right? This card tried to come out a minute ago. It was meant to come out. So we have Leo, we have the World card. World card is coming in underneath the Seven of Pentacles. So Leo, this represents graduation for you. This is the universe letting you know and acknowledging this journey that you've been on, right? That there have been all kinds of lessons put in place for you to go through and to experience. And Leo, this is the universe letting you know that you've experienced those lessons and you've learned what was meant for you to learn. I feel like these lessons are all represented by these like little fireflies that are illuminating, around the earth. She sits on top of the earth in her lotus pose, listening to the Om of the universe. So Leo, I feel like this journey that you've been on, these lessons, I feel like some of them were painful, maybe excruciatingly painful, as the world sits in a lotus flower, right? A lotus flower, right? It's when it blossoms, it's beautiful, but prior to then, it's surviving and thriving in the muck, the most extreme conditions, right? So I feel like some of these lessons for you may have been very painful to go through, but you've learned. Congratulations. Okay. Coming in underneath the Ace of Cups, we have the Hierophant, which is the card of Taurus. So some of you could be in a relationship with a Taurus. You may be seeking a relationship with a Taurus, or your moon or rising may be in Taurus. But the energy in this card, this represents seeking higher wisdom, right? Higher counsel. He's of universal belief. We have all the different symbols from the various religions that exist in the world represented on the wall behind him. He doesn't subscribe to any one specific. He seeks for universal truth, right? So this can be encouraging you to seek that higher level of understanding, right? Maybe from those around you who have your highest good in mind, right? That are giving you good counsel and good advice. This also represents the energy of connecting with your higher self, listening to your intuition and learning to trust that feeling, that energy. Okay, energy taking us out of your tarot reading today, Leo, is the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles represents an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So King, we automatically think of male energy. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be that way. At any given time, any of us can take on any of the energies. But the King of Pentacles is a good energy, right? He knows his place in this world. He's experienced life. He's graduated in many ways, many graduations in life, because he's a seasoned energy. He's been through all kinds of lessons. And he's taken on, right, the growth and the experience that came from those. And it's added to his worth and his value, right? He knows his place in this world. He sits confidently at his ancient tree throne. What's standing out to me are these colors, right, behind him. So I think for many of you, right, this earth sign, if it's an earth sign that's coming in your life, he brings with him a tremendous amount of healing, unconditional love. Okay, Leo, I have your tarot read done now. I need to take a moment, now that I have the cards laid out, and I need to look at the cards and see where they are in terms of relationship to one another. I need to see and feel what it is they're trying to share by way of message. I've been sharing the reading with you all along, letting you know what each individual energy in the card represents. It gives you an opportunity to be able to begin to put together and formulate your own reading, right? Because it's going to be a little different for all of us. So give me just a minute to take a look at these, and I'll come back and I can give you a whole reading start to finish. You can either listen to the soothing vibes of the background music for a moment, or you can fast forward either way. Okay, so Leo, you have a beautiful tarot reading here, which is very common, right? It has a way of pulling me right into it. So I'm pulled into the reading, and I'm kind of going through, and I'm feeling, and I'm experiencing these different energies that lie ahead of you, and it's a beautiful read. So affirmation taking us into your reading, right? So many of you can anticipate some new beginnings that you'll experience in the month of June. Let the magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell, right? So in order for these new beginnings to start, it's important to keep in mind that we need to clear the space. Leo, you need to clear out old energy in your life. Make room for new energy, for new beginnings. We begin your reading with the Ace of Pentacles, which represents a beginning. It's a tangible beginning, right? That you can really feel and grasp. So Leo, I think that many of you out there, right, what you're trying to manifest in your life, what's connected to all of your hopes and dreams is a love, right? It's Queen of Cups kind of love. It's the highest level of love. You're working hard and diligently to manifest and attract and bring this into your life at whatever level, whether it's romantic love or it's friendships, just connections with other people, right? Just increasing the love and the happiness in your life. Okay, Leo, so for many of you, we have the Two of Cups here next to, coming in underneath that, the Nine of Wands, right? So paying attention, remaining alert as you're manifesting and you're trying to create and attract this love into your life, right? Just being aware, recognizing it when it's there, when it's showing up, right? Paying attention to it. So I know this is about connection, right? For many of you, Leo, in your reading is coming in at the center of your tarot reading. We have the Ten of Cups, right? Which is all about connection, two people coming together. For many, it represents romantic love. For others, it's friendship. But there's absolute high level of love and connection that's here. And what brings about this Ten of Cups, Leo, it's when you're able to maintain proper balance in your life, right? When you're balancing things beautifully. So, Leo, you're graduating, right? A series of lessons that were in place meant for you to go through and experience and to learn from. And now you've learned from those. Many of you, now that you've learned, you're going to step back and you're going to sit back and you're going to reflect upon those lessons and that growth that you've experienced. You're going to think about what you want to manifest and what you want to create for yourself next. It's beautiful. And what many of you are manifesting and creating, right, is love. Ace of Cups, right? It's another beginning, right? For many, it's the beginning of romantic love. It's the beginning of love and connection. Seeking your higher truths, your higher understandings in order to manifest and to create this love, right? It's learning to trust your intuition and trust your feelings. Overall, taking us to the energy, taking us out of your reading, which is the King of Pentacles. This represents absolute stability, security, and support, a sense of confidence and inner knowing within you. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful energy. The King of Pentacles, he's a seasoned energy. He knows his worth. He knows his value. So Leo, this is an energy that's waiting for you, right? Taking on this energy after your graduation, after you've learned the lessons. Okay, Leo, I'm done with your reading. You guys had a beautiful read today. You have a fantastic June to look forward to. Kind of makes me want to be a Leo in many ways. Anyways, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to share this reading with you. Be sure to like and subscribe and share, right, if it resonated with you, if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for all the love and support that many of you provide me here on this channel. It's a true pleasure to be able to share these readings with you and to share insight and guidance and direction that will hopefully show all of you how to raise your vibration and attract more love and joy and happiness and abundance in your life. It's an honor to have the job of being able to share in that manner. So thank you so much. Leo, have a beautiful June. You have a great month in store.